Hi everybody, Stacy at Scrapmania, and I've got a little bit of this and a little bit of that to show you. We got an order in today from Cottage Cuts. We got, Nikki's actually working on Heavy Doodle order right now. We got in Reminisce yesterday that did not get put out until today. And what else did we get? I think there was a couple other boxes, but I don't remember who they were from. Yeah, maybe it'll come to me. Oh, Cottage Cuts. We got Cottage Cuts today. So let's start with Cottage Cuts. So we've got this super cute little gnome skiing card from Nikki, and you will be shocked that this is not a large card like she normally does. So this is using the Cottage Cuts gnome skiing die. Let me find that one. I've got a big old mess here trying to find them. And you get two skiers in this one. So you've got the one that's out of control, and then the other one that kind of knows what he's doing. This would be me on skis, out of control. So this is called Skiing Gnomes, and it looks like it does come with hills. Those are not the hills that Nikki used in her background. She just kind of cut some with her scissors, it looks like. Oh, nope, she actually used a die because there is stitching on that glitter paper if you look close. So we have different options. You can use the snow that's included, or we've got some other stitched hillside dies. And you've got these two cute little gnomes. So that's called gnome skiing. Another item that I want to show you are these fun little buttons. So we have these snowflake buttons. We've got a couple different packages of these different varieties, but they're pretty much the same thing. So pick up some snowflake buttons while you're in. Nikki just snuck some more things over to me to include in the video. Another one of her cards that I want to show you is this one. It's absolutely adorable. This is one of the polka doodle stamps, and it says sending hugs. And the key thing that I want to show you on this is this fun little bow. So a lot of times people struggle in class to tie bows, and Nikki helps them, of course, in class. But if you don't like tying bows, they don't come out perfect, we have this adorable little die that does it for you. So this die from Taylor Expressions actually comes with two bows. She used the fancy little curly one here, but it's a great way to add a bow without stressing yourself out if you're not a good bow tire. We also have a bow-a-doll. Bow-a-doll will help you tie bows as well. It's a little, not machine, but it's kind of a contraption that will help you tie perfect bows every time. So we have that over in our aisle closest to the windows. And you can ask anybody when you come in the store about the bow-a-doll too. They can direct you, show you where it's at. So more Cottage Cuts. This is called Cute Penguin. I believe Nikki used this on one of her tags. You can add the scarf and the hat. You can leave those off. They are separate items, so they don't have to have a scarf or a hat on if you don't want them to. So they can just be unisex penguins that way, or if you want to add color and accessories to them, you can. Is there two on that? I think there's two penguins. No, that's only one penguin, because the one is his outside body and the other one's his white part. So it looks like on the back like there's two, but... Alright, the next one's called Let's Bake Cookies. This one reminds me of Kathy. Kathy bakes some excellent cookies. And you've got the deer, and he can be sitting in the cookie jar, the bowl, or he could just be sitting and holding the rolling pin. He also doesn't have to be holding anything at all. So here he's just got his arms down, resting on the pot lid. Here he's got one arm up. Here he's got both arms down and holding that pin. So you've got lots of different options here. You've got all these different cookies and things that you can accessorize. There's a bow if you want to make it a girl. There's a Santa hat. You can leave that off. You can add antlers, take antlers off, however you want to do it. So that again from Cottage Cuts is called Let's Bake Cookies. This is the Forest Speaker, which we've had this one before, but we ran out of it and we had a request for it from a customer. Hey, Nikki, did you pull one of these Forest Speakers? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So we've got some extra ones of those if you're interested. And these are super cute, peeking over the top of the logs or any item. And we do have the logs available as well. This is the Holiday Hedgehog, and he is adorable. He comes complete with the snowflakes and the candy cane, and the scarf and hat, and I believe those are all separate items too. Let me look. What's nice about the Cottage Cuts dies, let me show you as long as I have this open, It is one die, so you don't have to worry about losing the little tiny snowflake or the little tiny snowball, anything like that, because it's one die, and this is kind of hard to lose because it's one piece. You don't have to cut everything out at one time. If you just want a candy cane, you can just put your paper over that and cut it. If you just want a snowball, you can just put a little piece of scrap over it and cut it that way. It also has these nice holes so that you can use a poker tool to poke any little pieces out. And that makes it slick to get your dies done. So let me put this back together. This one again is called Holiday Hedgehog, but with all of the Cottage Cuts dies, all the accessories and things are separate. So if you don't want him to be a holiday hedgehog, he could just be a regular hedgehog. You just leave off the candy canes and the snowflakes and those things. Then he's just a hedgehog. This is called Santa's Workshop. It's super cute. It's a little boot. Kind of reminds me of the old lady who lived in the shoe. And this one again is called Santa's Workshop. It's got all the different windows and things. There's a North Pole sign sticking right out of the toe of that boot. And it's adorable. Here we have the moose in forest. And your trees and your moose are separate. So you can just use trees. You can make as many trees as you want. You can do one tree. You can do taller trees just by stacking them because they're different pieces. So you can make it as tall as you want, as short as you want. And then, like I said, your moose is separate. And that one, again, is called Moose in Forest. This is the Holiday Gnomes with Fox. And you get two super cute gnomes, one standing and one sitting. And that adorable little fox. He does not have the hat on, so you can add that or leave the hat off. Christmas cardinal. Beautiful. Cardinals are such a pretty bird. And then you've got all that greenery and things in addition. And like always, those are separate. So you can use the bird by itself or the holly and berries by themselves with the flourish. Don't have to be used together. This one is Moose Pulling Gnome Sled. How cute are they? Look at those fat little gnomes sitting on that sled just waiting to be drug. And adorable. Definitely a must-have. And something like this would be nice because it doesn't have to be for Christmas. This could be just a winter card that could come after. This we have been waiting on forever. I apologize for the delay. They had ran out, and so luckily they restocked on this. So this is the Grapevine Wreath, and we have a sample using this. So I'm going to go locate it. We've got several of you that have been waiting on this. Nikki, did you call the Grapevine Wreath people already? These, because I think we had about 5 people waiting on this. All right, let me find the sample because this is a nice one. Nice one, nice one. No, I'm not going to be able to locate it. Is the Grapevine Wreath card pulled? Oh, she ran away. Do you know if the card using this got pulled? Will you look for it while I video, and then I'll come back to this later? Because this doesn't show it justice. Is it in there? I mean, I guess it could be. Or it could be next to the camera system up front too. Okay, so we'll come back to that after we locate the card, hopefully. This one is called Holiday Greenery. And this one you used, Nikki, on a card that she just brought in. And it said discontinued on the Cottage Cuts website. So I am glad to see that they were able to find a few for me. Because look at this beautiful card Nikki made. Look at those gorgeous poinsettias. She used, did you use the snow pin on those too? Did you use the snow pin on them too, or just glitter? Just glitter. Okay, I was going to say, it looks like some snow pin on there too, because some of the glitter's kind of chunky. So super pretty. She kind of folded her flowers forward to give them a little bit of dimension and make them look more realistic. So this doesn't look that great, but look at how pretty that card is. Love it. And that one again is called Holiday Greenery, and that's a Cottage Cuts. And actually I'm going to just leave that right up here next to that sample because somebody's going to need it. Sorry for that nostril shot you just got. So I have one more cottage cuts to show you. This one is called Ho Ho Friends. And you've got the word ho large. And I'll turn around so you can see how big it is in a minute. And then you've got all these cute little characters. So you've got a penguin, a reindeer, Santa with a hat, Santa without a hat, a snowman without a hat, and a snowman with a hat. Again, all one die, so you can't lose those little pieces. And here's a trick that Nikki does with her, if she has little pieces like this, she cuts it out in white, and then she colors it. So that way you're not doing this little piece red, this little piece blue, this little piece green, this little piece brown. Little tiny piece like that, no one's even going to notice if you just colored it with a marker. And even if they did, nobody cares because it looks fantastic. You guys know how Nikki's cards look. They're amazing. So your H and your O for your ho 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 are really nice size letters, which is nice because then you've got your critters that peek inside it. Okay, so I'm going to show you the Heavy Doodle order. Bev, if you're watching, I specifically did a Heavy Doodle order to get you your Imperial stitched rectangles, and the rest of the order came in without that item. So I did not realize she was out of stock on that, or I would have held off on the order. So we did get the Imperial stitched squares, if anybody's wanting those. Those are stitched inside and out, so you've got the great double stitching on there, and you get lots of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 dies in that set. So I really like Heavy Doodle a lot. Leslie is amazing, and this is their Want to Build a Snowman. Super cute. I just got a notification that Candy posted in Stamp Junkies, and that's funny because Candy loves Heavy Doodle as well. So here is the die that goes with the Want to Build a Snowman. And then we also restocked on this one, which was called Elephant of Surprise. And we've got a die for that too. There's not a lot of elephant options out there, so that's a super cute one. And then we have a few things from Notions. Notions is my warehouse that kind of stocks everything. So we've got the powder tool, which takes away your static. And also if you want something that's not sticky anymore, like if you've got a sticker or if you got too much glue on something and you want it to not be sticky, you use this and it will make it not sticky. I guess that's the best way to put it. Here we have the Wink of Stella. This is amazing. If you don't need one of these, you need 1, 2, or 3. They come in a bunch of colors. This is clear. It's our most popular. You can put it over the top of anything, and it will take on the color behind it. When you buy these, you do have to open up the pin, get rid of this black circle, and then put the pin together. That punctures it, and then it's good to go from that point on. But during packaging, this black ring is on there so it doesn't accidentally get punctured during transit. But it adds shimmer to your project without being glitter that's going to be messy or come off your project, and it dries pretty quickly too. We've got some police stickers. We got in score tape in a few different sizes. We've refilled all of our adhesives, so if you were looking for adhesive and we were getting low, we've restocked all that. We have our flips and folds from Heartfelt Creations. These are the black bees, but we've got all the different letters over there in white, black, and craft. We got more Express It Blend It paper for you Copic colors. And then we also got in the glossy paper from Ranger. Can't find it?
I guess you can show the phone.
Is that the one we used it on?
Yeah.
I
used a bunch of those.
I think that's over there.
I can't find it.
I thought, okay, that's not the card I was thinking. I was thinking Dee made me one. So here is Nikki's phone showing the card that used that grapevine wreath. And the wreath comes by itself, and then you can add the leaves and things, but you don't have to. So the picture shown here, they just added a few, not that cute, but when Nikki added the leaves all over, much cuter. So thank you, dear. And then next we've got our Reminisce order. So we've got these fun shaped baseballs, and I get people coming in looking for stuff like this when people are going to state, want to make signs for the doors for hotels, or gifts for the coaches, things like that. So we have these in football, soccer, bowling, softball, baseball, volleyball. We have mitts. I think there's some bases over there too. All sorts of shapes. So they're fun, nice size, gives you something cool to put on a hotel door. So we restocked our Hawkeye paper. These are our two most popular ones. We've got the black Tiger Hawk logo on gold, and then we also have the gold on the black. We've got some brick paper. That one's real popular too. That's a restock. This one is a brand new one. This one is for Route 66. And then this is their back side. It's got all sorts of Motorhead stuff. Spark plugs and gears and gadgets, tires and steering wheels. Sorry about that. The next one is this cool classic car, and then the back side has license plates all over it. We have some new military kits. So this one here is for the Air Force, and you get 8 papers, 2 of each, and then a coordinating sticker sheet. So you get 2 of this one, 2 of this one, 2 of this one, and 2 of this one. And then you get 1 sticker sheet, which is right there. And then we have that also for the Navy. Hopefully you're not getting a glare from these packages. I already sold one of these today to Faith Ring. She already came and picked it up. That was a special order for her. And then here is the Navy. Same thing, you get 8 pages and 1 sticker sheet. And the Marines. So we've got all branches. Want to make sure we recognize everybody. This kit here is called Wanderlust. And it's pretty cool. It's a travel kit. We did get the train tracks and the helicopter taking off in its own kit, or own single sheets, but the rest of them, if you're looking for those, we only got them in the kit. And again, this is all from Reminisce, who is local here, just about 20 minutes away in North Liberty. They no longer have a store, but they do still have a warehouse where they're making product. So it's not a place that you guys can go shop, but we order from them and get their stuff in all the time. So if there's ever something you're looking for, let us know. This kit's called Ultraviolet. I think this would be a really nice one for me to use. Most of these would work for dance. It would also work for school dances and things. You get this sticker sheet and then all of these papers. And so you get 12 papers in this one. So 2 of each of these. Hopefully, maybe we'll have a purple costume for recital this year, and then we'll have some cool papers that go with it. Because right now, I don't think she's got anything that goes with purple, but might have some old pictures that still need scrap, though, that do. So this is called Scenic Southwestern. This is our next kit. I think this one's going to be super popular. You've got all sorts of cacti and canyons and everything you can think of Southwest. So you've got your sticker sheet, and then you've got 2 of each paper. So 8 papers total, plus your stickers. Look at those beautiful papers. We did get a couple of those individually, and I'll get to those later. I've got those in my pile here. This set here only came as a kit, and this one is called What Dreams May Come. And it's gorgeous outdoors wildlife. And then it's also got a sticker kit in there. We have a new baking kit. So this one is called Pie Time. All the papers are double-sided. This one and this one we did get individually, so I'll show you those in a minute. The birthday kit, same thing, you get 2 of every paper, plus you get a sticker sheet. This one's super bright colors. I love that it would go for gender of any child, and it's just fun. and bright and cheery. So it's a nice birthday set. And the one set, or the one page that I'm going to show you has really nice cut aparts that you could use just to make your cards, and they'd be pretty much done for you. All right, this one is called Light It Up, and hopefully you can see how pretty these are with the packaging. But they're different lights kind of hanging down. I thought these would be really nice for school dances, like prom, homecoming, pictures like that. Some of these we did get individually, but not all of them. And then I also thought this would be nice for Brigham's dance. So I'm going to be using some of those too. This one we've had before, but we restocked because we were out of it. This is the firefighter kit. I did get some of these individually as well. And if you're into motorcycles, there is Diamondback plating, I think it's called. Diamond plate. That's really cool. The motorcycle people like that for when they're scrapping their photos. This one here is a kit called Classic Cars, and I did show you these two that we got individual papers, but we did not get everything. Now here are our individual sheets. So here is that plane taking off that I talked about earlier. Here's your back side. Here are your train tracks. And you've got some vintage suitcases. Cherry pie with some delicious looking cherries. We have an apple pie, and the back side of that, of course, has to have apples. Here's the birthday stickers. I like that there's border stickers, and then there's also large stickers and small stickers and corner things. You can do a pennant banner across the top of your page. And then here's those cut aparts that I was talking about earlier. These are 4x6 cut aparts, so you could just cut them apart and then mount them on a card, and your card's ready to go. It says happy birthday on all 6 of them, and you've got younger version cards, and then you've got cards that could be for any age. The back side of this one has confetti all over it, streamers. This one goes with that collection too. And I love how bright these colors are. Look at that. They go together perfect. Super nice. This is one of my favorites from this collection. It's got those nice balloons and streamers going across the top. This is the back side. And then here are some of those light papers that we got individually. Some of these would work really nice for kind of shabby chic weddings. That one would particularly. This one kind of reminds me of like a stage. So if you've got anybody on any kind of a stage, this one would be good. The back side has these lights. This one here has kind of a nighttime starry feel. So this probably would be a great prom paper or homecoming. Here's another, it looks like a stage. Then our last one of those is this one, which is nice and kind of has those cool pink and blue and yellow tones to it. And then the back side has those cool lights. So very unique line. I really liked it, and I think it can be used for a lot of things. Here we got some money paper. I do get asked for this randomly, and I've never seen it. So when I seen Reminisce had some, I thought we better get it. And then the back just says money. We got some new camo in. So here is your kind of digital camo. The back side is the same colors of your kind of traditional camo. And then here is this color of camo. And then the back side of this one has your digital in those same colors. This one here we had before, and we had to get a few extra pieces because Joanne Bopp needed Rubik's Cube paper. And I don't have Rubik's Cube, but this sure looked like a Rubik's Cube to me. So I got that one for her. But I thought this would be a nice dance paper too, because it would go with any color costume. So FedEx just got here with more stuff, of course, because we didn't have enough. I think we got like 5 shipments today, and now we have more. Firefighter stuff. So we go through quite a bit of this because a lot of kids tour fire stations and things like that. Here's some more of that diamond plate. This one here has a hose putting out fire. The back side has these really cool flames. These also work really nice for people that are doing like Harley stuff. This one too is another one that the motorcyclists like too, not just the firemen. And got these cool coats with the firemen helmets. Here is a station. Hello.
Hi.
Here's a station, and that's a nice paper. And then the back side of this has more diamond plating. And then our last fireman page has the hose wrapped up, the fireman hose. And then here is the fire hydrant. All right, last thing from Reminisce. We got new stickers. These are brand new. We got them for every grade, but I do not have every grade to show you. So here is kindergarten. Nikki's still putting these into stock, so she's working on them. These are actually dimensional, so they are 3D stickers. So they're not real thick. They're just like a single pop dot behind them. So they're not going to be too thick of an embellishment on your cards that you're going to need extra shipping. And they're also not too thick in your scrapbooks. But we got them for every grade starting in kindergarten. I think there's even preschool. I think it goes preschool, kindergarten, and then all the way from first grade through senior. And throw that away. And here's what like the senior looks like. So it's nice that on the younger kids, they've kind of got more juvenile things like apples and smiley faces. And then on the older kids, you've got like cap and gowns and pins. So they're school age appropriate. So that's what I've got for you today from Reminisce and Heavy Doodle and Cottage Cuts and Scrapmania. So I hope you stop in and visit us often. If you've got any questions or need to know our hours or our specials or anything like that, give us a call. We're happy to help. 319-377-9999. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video, and we hope to see you soon.